Okay, here we go. Okay, so we are now officially live on YouTube, although not on the Integrative Wellness Collective's page. It's on the Stephanie Bucklin Consulting page. Well, nothing I can really do about that. So here we are. Okay, so we are here now for the speaker showcase, and I have one speaker who's joined us so far. Tim, are you with us? Can you get on your camera? Perhaps not. Might just be listening. That's okay. I'll tell you what, we are actually going to be showing you all of the promotional pieces of this event so that I can go through all the speakers. This is an amazing schedule. Like, honestly, guys, this is just absolutely amazing. I can't even tell you enough about how awesome this event is going to be. So let's go to that page. Let's see if I can make it big enough for you to see even if you're on your phone. Hey, there's Tim. Let's see. Oh, that's way too big. 50%. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so I was mentioning in the 1 o'clock on Instagram that we actually start planning these events like 6 months prior to, and it really starts in Canva. So you're seeing my Canva right now. This is the social media promo Canva section for Integrative Wellness Expo 2025. And so this was like the first design that I did. And this was actually based on last year's design. I updated the QR code and the info on the page, but pretty much it's the same. I love that background. And then I talked about self-healing mastery and what it's all about, and gave the dates there. The logo's on almost every single page.
I think it's awesome, Stephanie.
Thank you, Tim. And I tried to kind of mix it up and make it interesting so that when I post on the socials, it looks a little bit the same, but a little bit different too. So keep scrolling. So this is our new mascot. He's a phoenix. Seems
Oh,
appropriate for transformation. He's so cute.
wow.
Um, and I'm working on getting him actually made into a stuffed animal. He's gonna be so adorable, but or her. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. But I was
Hey, I
thinking
got a
about
name.
putting, yeah, I was thinking
How
about putting
about,
a little crystal right there.
oh, it's cute. How about not Phoenix, but Phoebe?
Phoebe. Oh, that's a cute name. I love it.
Yep. Just being, I don't know. Phoebe. It's just came to my head.
Yeah, that's a cute name. I love it. This is a new logo for this year. Now, I mean, obviously the lady with the in meditation with the tree, that's going to be our logo forever because she's beautiful. And then this, of course, is going to be with us. But the background is what's new. And you'll see this green background pretty much throughout everything. So I like to go with the themes, spring or fall, winter. These are all of the speakers. So who is with us right now is this gentleman right here, Tim Lang. You can hardly see you, Tim.
Hey, can you see me?
Sort of. You need better light.
Oh, I'm in my office. I got a new office.
Nice.
Yeah, just a couple of days ago. Um,
Congratulations.
yeah. Is it just you
Oh,
and me?
that's better. Yes, that's better.
Well, I don't have the lights on. Here's my machine. It's really cool.
Cool.
A handheld, the meditation cushion,
Nice.
and
Yeah. And so you're going to be bringing all of this to the event on Saturday, next Saturday,
yeah,
right? Very
this
cool.
and you see the vibroacoustic sound lounge?
Yeah. That's
Yep.
exciting.
This little lamp too. It's a nice little office.
Very
And
cool.
it's right down the street from my house, and it's kind of like a shared space.
Nice. That's
Um,
awesome.
it works perfect, but we got like the next up and coming, like the coolest meeting space called the Humankind Center. Humankind.center. You should look it up. But basically the guy that runs it, it looks like a New York City like nightclub, but it's a sober place for metaphysical activities like biocharging, meditations, sound healings. And they just had a party last night for St. Patty's, live band, DJ music, hanging out, like mocktail bars. It's a sober club, and it looks really dope. So humankind
Nice.
center, and
Love it.
the guy has that runs it. He's got a couple offices that close by, and one's a healing room, and so that's the room that he lets people use, and it's literally
Nice.
right behind urgent care. And you know, a chiropractor's office and a salon, and like honestly I do all that times 10, and uh, it's easy. So
Right on, right on. So let me get back to this and I'll get to you in a sec. So the reason I want to get back to this is Sherry Anshara is one of my local friends here, and unfortunately she passed away last week. I got a call from her people like a week ago and they apologized. She's not gonna be able to speak for the event. I was like, oh no, she was so excited to be a part of this. So we're actually going to do a keynote memorial for her.
oh,
And she has or had Anshara Institute of Accelerated Healing. Their website is ansharinstitute.org. They're our nonprofit partner. So in this, as well as in the program, you'll find this link to go and donate to Anshara Institute. Jackie is another one of my soul sisters out there. And then we're going to start running through the speakers. So Dr. Brian Sheen is kicking off the event. So he's going to be speaking on spontaneous healing using the science of epigenetics and quantum embodiment. This guy is so cool. I've actually been following Dr. Sheen for about 20 years now and just watching what he's been up to. And it's been so inspiring. And then our
I'm
second
really
keynote,
interested in that.
yeah, it's going to be an amazing talk.
tomorrow
Our second
tomorrow at
keynote is,
9.
sorry, what?
That's tomorrow at 9.
Tomorrow at 9, yeah. And then our second keynote is with Alan Fernald. His talk is on cultivating transformation mindset. He owns the Purpose Driven Leader. He is another inspiration, amazing human being. Then here's our memorial keynote with Sherry. That's going to be on day 2 at 9 a.m. She's done several interviews with me. This is the most recent one that she did in August of last year on my podcast called Teaching Consciousness to Humanity. That was a really dynamic conversation. I just watched it the other day. It's going to be a lot of fun to share. Another spot to make a donation for her
But
nonprofit.
she just passed.
Yep. So we're going to show the interview instead of because she's obviously not going to be able to do her keynote speech, but we will show the interview. I'm going to say a few words about her and her amazing work.
Okay.
And again, Jackie Solomon, one of our featured panelists in the Self-Healing Mastery Roundtable discussion. That's going to be on Thursday morning. Mindy Patterson is another featured panelist in that roundtable discussion. Day 3 has Dr. Tom Acklin. He's a neurologist and MD. Speaking on the 21st, he's our keynote for that day. This one's called Tune In to Your Highest Self, Transcending Biochemistry. He has a very unique background. I'm super excited to hear his talk. And I'm speaking as the keynote for day 4 in Tempe. So if you're local, this is where you would see me. I'm going to be speaking on awakening your healing potential, the path to self mastery. We are also hosting an online vendor showcase every single day. So this is an opportunity to meet our vendors and our speakers. It's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so middle of the day. Come check out our vendors and speakers and learn about their businesses. So this is going to be really fun too. Okay, these are promos that I made for my vendors. Now it's going to start with like the actual order of the talks. So we've got Brian first, then Alan, and then Gloria, which if you were in our 1 o'clock or rather 11 o'clock meeting on Instagram, Gloria was with us. Her talk is going to be on your power too, how it reduces stress and increased success and honors your integrity. She is a lovely human being. Absolutely. I told her one of my idols. She's amazing. She's the founder and executive director of Take the Lead. That's a women's organization based in New York. I'm going to be showing my talk from last year during the intermission for Wednesday. So that's revolutionizing healthcare, our integrative wellness collective's journey, because I really do feel that that message is still a vital part of the collective and what we're doing. I wanted to share that. Here's Mindy's talk. This one is Wednesday at 2, and she's going to be talking on optimizing your gut microbiome through diet and lifestyle. She is a registered dietitian as well as a doctor and has a lot to offer the world in response to diabetes. She has a supplement that can actually help with managing blood sugar. And Amos will be doing Violet Flame Mini Mala versus 108 at Mantra Workshop. I'll be doing a guided meditation. And close out the day, Sarah Becker is going to do a talk on the vagus nerve and nervous system regulation, your hidden superpower for health and resilience. And
Yeah.
she's a little physical therapist. That one's going to be a really cool talk too. Now, if you're a business owner, we do host these mastermind groups every single month. This is the third Wednesday of the month, I believe, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And this is on Zoom every month. This is a drop-in, so you don't have to join the mastermind group, be a part of it, pay for it. It's free. We're doing this as a special event for the expo, but this is something that happens every month with the collective. As what was going to be Sherry's talk, the new science of the soul. I was really looking forward to this talk, so unfortunately I won't be able to hear that. At 10 a.m., we're having Keith Robinson. Now, Keith is actually dialing in from Ireland to give us this talk. He's a health and wellness coach and talks all about heart disease and how to reverse heart disease using nitric oxide, which is a fascinating concept. He is going to talk on reversing heart disease and other health challenges naturally. And 11 on Thursday, we've got health benefits of gardening. Melinda Borg is one of the advisors for the Integrative Wellness Collective. She is also just amazing. She's got a lot of really cool background in policy and HR, which makes her very, very supportive of the collective. But also, she's starting this new business called Floor Imagination. And she loves gardening. This is something that she has studied for quite a long time. So she's actually creating a seed subscription program for people who love flowers to order flowers on subscription, and you get different seeds every month. I think that's a really cool idea. I mentioned Laura Foster earlier. Laura's one of the members of the collective. She wanted to speak in the event, but she's currently in Paraguay. So she said, why don't we just record something for your podcast? And so we did. So this is our intermission for day 2 on Thursday at noon, the importance of becoming your own guru. If you go on my YouTube channel, you'll also find a copy of that. Day 2 of our online vendor showcase. And at 2 o'clock on March 20th, Natalia Borkowski is going to be talking on the mind body skin triangle, unlocking holistic beauty and longevity. She's beautiful, isn't she? She's a doctor. Fascinating lady.
Nice.
Then on the 20th at 3, Christy Torbin is going to be talking on eating for energy, supporting digestion, methylation, and inflammation relief. She's a health coach and has a lot of experience in food and using food as medicine, essentially. Then at 4 o'clock on Thursday, we've got Gabriella Fiorentino. She's the owner of Nest Earth. You'll find her ad in the program. And she's going to be talking about the power of you, retruthing and rewriting your limiting beliefs. And she is very much about sustainability for the planet, but she's been on her own healing journey. So she wanted to bring a conversation that's really relevant and close to her heart. So I'm really excited about this talk. Something that I've been working on this last year.
Yeah.
Then on Thursday evening, to end the day, we're hosting a wellness business speed networking event. So this is for anyone in business. You don't have to be a wellness business, but it will be speed networking opportunity. This is something I've been doing online through LinkedIn mostly. I've been finding these great discovery speed networking events and attending a bunch of them. I really like speed networking. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So that'll be at 5 o'clock. And starting on Friday at 9 a.m., we have Dr. Tom Acklin. Now, Dr. Tom, his title has changed. So rather than breaking free of your biochemistry, I don't remember the title. He texted it to me. Hang on a second. Dr. Tom said, tune into your highest self, transcending biochemistry. So similar concepts, just a little more fancy.
Yeah.
And we're hosting a panel discussion. This is going to be a roundtable discussion on Friday the 21st at 10. This is the science of self-healing mastery. And all of these people are in their own right health coaches. I have a lot of background in health coaching as well as, being an intuitive. So I bring a lot to this table. Jackie is a health coach, amazing lady, and she actually is the founder of the Seeds to Inspire Foundation, as well as owner and CEO of Angel in the Stone Health and Wellness Coaching. Mindy Patterson, I mentioned before, she's one of our featured panelists, a doctor, registered dietitian, amazing lady. And then Anjana Nambasan, she is a local here in Phoenix. She is a health coach as well as she practices energy healing. Amazing lady. And there's Tim. Hey.
Hey, who's
So
that guy?
Friday the 21st at 11, Tim Lang is going to be talking on the cost benefit analysis of PEMF and terahertz wave devices versus other holistic treatments. Tim, do you want to share a little bit about your talk and what you're going to be speaking on?
I'm working on it, but basically it's gonna focus on energy medicine and how basically um PEMF and terahertz make, like, for instance, terahertz waves make PEMF work much better systemically through the body. And there's like no other machine that combines both of them.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
Terahertz waves is like a wireless router signal sending out information, but it's all about cellular communication. So it's like the energy behind the glycoprotein structures that communicate through every cell. And it's terahertz are like millions of hertz waves length. And so it's very fast and it heats you up, but it's basically exciting the interaction. It's all about cellular communication. And then when you add a pulse electromagnetic um, field into the terahertz wave, it goes through your meridians, through of your foot, through your whole central nervous system. So you're affecting everything. You're basically bringing all your cells' energy into the same frequency. Therefore, everything works better. So
Yeah.
it's all about, it's not like addressing one vitamin deficiency, it's the whole system. And when the whole system is like um, basically vibrating at a higher voltage than any other modality you'd use, I don't care if it's just cognitive behavioral therapy, but like for instance, if you put your feet on this machine and receive this treatment for like 15 minutes before you get a chiropractor's adjustment, that adjustment will work 3 times as long. You see?
Interesting. So this does this have relevance to like eating high frequency food as well? So you like you maybe
Exactly.
absorb the nutrition more efficiently?
That's exactly the next point. So basically, when
Hmm.
you do this, you need like a third of the dosage of supplements or prescription medication because
That's
you're,
awesome.
if you have energy and your red blood cells are vital, like you know the PEMF visuals of how it basically gives red blood cells life, so they're moving around, they're not um, clustered and not moving. So when they have vibrancy, that they can go through and the microcapillaries and deliver oxygen and nutrients efficiently to those needed cells. And so you're getting to the root of the problem, which in Chinese medicine is like coldness and dampness of your system, and your lymph is not draining. So you detox faster, you reduce inflammation, and then you transport oxygen and nutrients much more efficiently. Therefore,
Right.
you're just setting your I'm with PMF and terahertz, you're setting the baseline all the way up here so your body can like start responding to any other treatments like massage, chiropractor, or even cognitive behavioral therapy because you think clear. It works on everything.
Hmm.
It's like a cure all. Energy medicine is the cure all. You're
I
basically
to I totally agree. I
connect.
totally agree. Being a Reiki master.
Yeah, it's like Reiki on steroids, but like this is a machine that's connected to your wall socket, getting tons of voltage, and then
Wow.
transferring that into different wavelengths that go through straight through your whole energy centers. So it's yeah,
Wow.
like yeah, I'm getting source energy when I'm doing Reiki as well, but when you combine that with an actual, that's on a more physical level, metaphysical level is like Reiki and source energy. But
Hmm.
I mean, this is actual voltage that you can measure standard. So it it's a little bit more concrete in people's minds to understand that yeah, you're plugging in your body. It's like plugging in your
Wow.
cell phone.
Wow. Yeah, this is going to be a really fascinating talk. I'm
It's
looking forward
super
to it.
cool. And so like
Yeah.
basically I'm also gonna go into where like my goal is to raise the vibration of the client so that their baseline is risen, and then they don't have to worry about all this other shit in their life like pain or
Mm,
soreness or uh yeah, just health concerns. Oh, I'm not sleeping good. Dude, sleep incredible when you have more energy, and then because it regulates everything, cellular communication
hmm.
regulation. And so therefore then when you're up here you can maximize the spiritual disciplines of breathing, meditation, being in the flow.
Mm,
You're literally dialing into the flow of life, the terahertz, which I equate with like literally like the Holy Spirit.
for sure.
It's like that. That's what Reiki is, you know.
Yeah,
But
totally. Totally.
terahertz light waves are like the Holy Spirit. So therefore, you
Hmm.
can go so much deeper in your meditation. It's just it's a what's the right word? Not adjunct, but complement, but catalyst.
Synergistic
It's like a
is so
catalyst.
like synergism or yeah.
Synergy is the big word. And my office is right across the street from Synergy Cafe, the coolest coffee shop where they have live music and everything.
I love it. I love it.
Synergy, that's
Okay. I love it. Well, let's not share too much because we want to get them to come
it's
to your
just you
talk.
and me.
I know. Well, and the all of YouTube.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, so moving on, the presentation at noon. Now I moved things around on Friday because I needed extra space for a speaker. So instead of having an intermission, we actually have a speaker at noon. This is Yvonne Rubinstein. Her talk's going to be on yoga therapy for stress relief, finding calm in the chaos. She's also been writing some children's books, so I'm excited about what she's sharing as her free giveaway. Then after that, we're hosting our online vendor showcase again at 1 o'clock. Then Taisha Simpson, she's also one of the members of the collective. She's going to be speaking at 2 o'clock on All I See Is Me, Mastering Life Through Reflections. I think is a fascinating concept. Audrey Kerger is the chief growth officer for Neuron Connect. So if you come to the in-person event in Tempe at the Healing Chamber, you will find when you first walk in, you will see Neuron Connect everywhere. They actually have a station there. They're located in, I think, 4 other locations around the valley. Neuron Connect is really interesting. It's a neurofeedback therapy. And what is fascinating about their company is they've actually been contracting with insurance companies. So historically, neurofeedback has not been covered by insurance. They're actually working on getting coverage, especially with Access. They're in negotiation with Access right now to get coverage for Access patients, which I think is fantastic. So her talk's going to be on stress, anxiety, ADD, ASD, and TBI, and your solution being neurofeedback therapy. They're seeing all kinds of really great progress. At 4 o'clock on Friday, we have Susan Shanti, CEO of Centered Healing. She's a sound healer, energy healer, awesome lady. Hers is all about energy, but she's going to talk all about everything she does. So her repertoire, she's a Reiki master, a sound healer, feng shui practitioner, and then also spiritual guide and coach. And then on Friday, we're hosting a Meet the Speakers event. So this is an opportunity to meet the speakers that are speaking in our event. So you'll have one-on-one opportunities with them. We're going to put everybody in breakout rooms and you'll have a chance to talk to people individually. Saturday morning, we're hosting a panel discussion. Now I'm missing, there's a thing missing here. Oh, because I moved mine. That's right. So 9 a.m. is me. It's all mixed up. 9 a.m. is me. I'm doing my talk. You saw that ad up at the top there. 10 a.m. we're hosting our intuitive panel discussion. So we've got 4 intuitives. Me, Cosmic Claire, Kaylee Williams, and Karuna Matt, also known as Taisha Simpson. Us 4 are going to be talking about our intuitive skills, but really it's about asking us questions. So this is a chance for you to get some guidance from some intuitives. So Yoga Nidra is actually going to be moved to 5 o'clock. She's going to be part of our closing ceremony. So this has shifted slightly. We're hosting our vendor showcase at noon on Saturday. 1 o'clock, we've got a sound bath experience with Carmen McGibbon. 2 o'clock, Kaylee Williams is coming back to talk about leading with love. Kaylee's another one of our Integrative Wellness Collective's advisors. Amazing lady. 3 o'clock, Dr. Jolie Martin is going to be talking on how to conquer your burnout. She's a coach, but also well-oiled speaker. She's been doing this for a long time, loves connecting with communities, and is really excited about presenting on burnout. And then Anjana, who was part of our panel discussion the day before, is going to be speaking on awakening the healer within. Okay, that's the end of our promos. So what did I miss? Because there are something I missed in there. Let's see. My 9 a.m., 10 a.m. is the panel. Oh, there's a meditation. So at 11:30, which you don't see here, we're hosting a guided galactic meditation that's going to be hosted by Edward Willikins. Okay, so that is pretty much the entire schedule. The other thing that I wanted to share though, so we've got a pretty phenomenal list of vendors coming. So Tim, you're also a vendor.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let me find that really quick. That list.
Is there going to be a table provided?
No.
Okay. Electricity?
Please bring a table. Yes, electricity will be available. Okay, let me see. I made the list of local vendors. Here we go. So our local vendors, dun, 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 dun. Local vendors include Affirm Art by Gina Girasetto and Stay Free by Michaela White. They're going to be sharing a table. Gina makes affirmation art, which I think is really cool. And then Michaela makes crystal and repurposed jewelry. So they're both very much about sustainability. Ambrosia Minerals is a local crystal company. She's coming, I think she's coming from Buckeye. Ashley is, she actually hand carves crystal skulls. She's got some skill and she'll be showing that stuff off. And then as a zealous outreach by Papa Yoni Das, he has some really cool spiritual stuff, a little bit of witchy stuff. I saw, I believe, some Oregon pyramids on his table, tarot cards and various things like that. Cosmic Claire will be offering her astrology readings. She's also an intuitive. And Jana is a life coach. She's going to be set up and offering little 5-minute life coach presentations. Jennifer De Oliveira is going to be there with Desert Bloom Wellness Therapies. She's an herbalist as well as our Yoga Nidra practitioner. Jennifer's going to be doing a Yoga Nidra, but also having a table selling her teas, her tinctures. She's got some pain salves. She's got some mosquito spray. Edward Wilkins is going to be there offering some guidance from your galactic family. I'll have my crystal table set up for my crystal jewelry. Taisha's going to be there. I'm not sure if she's going to be offering any human design stuff. I think she's going to be doing more like spiritual coaching. The Integrative Wellness Collective, please stop by that table. The collective is the host of this event. And so you'll find stickers, business cards, and information about the collective and why we're building this company. And later today, if you come to the 5 o'clock Meet the Founder event on LinkedIn, I'm going to be talking a lot more about the collective and why I created the business and why I created this event. I mentioned Audrey Kerger and Neuron Connect. They are actually based in the Healing Chamber, so you'll find, uh, I believe some of their practitioners will be there on Saturday, as well as all the information about their services. Sarah Becker, one of our speakers, is coming in. Her company's called Releaseology. She's a physical therapist, doctor of physical therapy. Tim will be there, the wellness counselor, with what did you say? So you're going to have your sound lounge, you're going to have the PEMF device,
And terahertz device and
terahertz device.
massager, revitalizer, and facial apparatus, and the eye goggles, PEMF eye goggles.
Ooh,
Yeah,
cool. Okay.
state of the art,
Very cool.
and meditation cushion.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And then lastly, Leo Victory is going to be there as well. Now, Leo's our vegan chef. He's a health coach as well as an herbalist. He's going to be providing the food for us. And yeah, this is pretty much the schedule. It's going to be a pretty phenomenal event. I'm super excited about this whole thing and all of the pieces of it. But that is pretty much it. That is our 1 o'clock. Where'd you go, Tim? Well, that's it for today, at least for YouTube. So our next event is on Zoom. It is through Alignable. So if you're connected with us on Alignable, or if you received the information about this event, please do connect with us on Alignable. Alignable is a great place to network if you're a business owner. So if you're not already on Alignable, please check it out. It's going to be a great place to network. They have a bunch of networking events that they host through Alignable, but also you'll be able to make a lot of really great connections, not just locally, but around the world. So that's at 3 o'clock. And then our LinkedIn event, Meet the Founders, at 5 o'clock. Thank you so much, everybody. I will see you